All right. Yeah, this just was on my YouTube, so I thought I've got to do this. I mean, I love. Well, I'm not a massive fan of boxing. I'm much more a fan of MMA. Boxing. I mean, it is impressive and all of that, and it is good to watch when it's a good fight. But I'm not joking. I just can't watch boxing. Not after UFC and MMA. It's like boxing up until about round 6, they don't do anything. Like in the first round of an MMA fight, the person's bashed up. Nala, go lie down. Go on then. Go lie down. Good girl. Um, but yeah, I do like boxing. Um, but this should be jokes. Ricky Gervais boxing. I don't know who that is. Grant Bovey. I don't know who that is. But yeah, this should be funny at least. And also I want to see how well Ricky does. To be fair. But yeah, anyway, looks old as well. But let's go.
Gone on this last 10 minutes, incredible between these two.
I mean, Jonathan Ross's wife,
Red trunks, yeah, right. Red trunks and the Gervais, just for an application.
Going straight in,
gold top is Bovey. There's no messing about here. I don't think this is going to be a demonstration of the noble art.
Well, I was speaking to the Maloney boys before the fight, and they said Balboa will go for the knockout blow. They say he has got a big punch, and he's not frightened to use it.
I think Bovey takes a good shot though. He's extremely fit by the look of it. He's in good shape. Gervais is the slightly more upholstered one. He went for a sensible walk there to take a rest actually. But
I had a word with Steve Collins before the fight. He was just saying that Grant's really worked on the fitness, but Ricky's just been working on boxing, and he thinks over 3 1.5-minute rounds that could be decisive, Reg.
I'm really amazed that, you know, these fellas who don't have to do it for money and are doing it for a very worthwhile charity as well. I mean, I'm amazed that they put
That was a nice shot to the stomach.
Grant looks in great form, doesn't he? He really does.
He does.
I mean, I'm not going to comment on another man's body too freely, but he looks ripped, doesn't he? He looks like he's really...
To be fair, I mean, this is absolute shambles of a fight. I mean, when you watch something like this, you really see how good boxers and MMA fighters, like real ones, actually are. Because, yeah, when you see two people that can't fight, you really see the difference. But what Ricky's doing is almost what Tyson Fury does now. I don't know whether it's intentional and whether maybe his corner told him to do it. Because obviously the other guy looks a lot fitter. But the way Ricky's like leaning on him, using that weight to lean on him, that is going to tire you out. I mean, it's tiring just having someone standing in front of you for 3 minutes trying to punch you in the head. That it is tiring. But yeah, anyway, let's keep going.
Training now, Reg.
Yeah, and he's so keen, Bovey, too. I'm not saying Gervais doesn't, but he's so keen, and he's only 1.5 minutes these rounds, by the way. Three rounds at 1.5 minutes. To them, it'll be like 10 minutes sometimes. But the tension gets into them right at the start, and that's what become tiring, as well as being clumped like that shot. A good right-hand punch right on the bell, that one.
Well, it seemed that Ricky was trying to go in there and go right inside him, wasn't he, with a few kind of... almost going into his body, and he told me before the fight he was going to try and work Grant's body.
That was thingy, wasn't it?
One of the photographs of Grant that...
Dawn.
Almost going into his body, and he told me before...
A good right-hand punch right on the bell, that one.
Well, it seemed that Ricky was trying to go in there and go right inside him, wasn't he, with a few kind of... almost going into his body. And he
that's Dawn from The Office.
He was going to try and work Grant's body. He looked at one of the photographs of Grant that adorns...
Some point or another, every man in the office has been up at the crack of dawn. What? Nothing. Great Office line.
Television centre today, and he said, I'm going to really work on those ribs, John. That's where I'm going to target it, and then I'm going to go in with a knockout.
Yeah, well, you know, one of the great pros said, you work on the body and the head would fall. And it's very true as well, because that weakens them very quickly. Well, the thing is, wherever the punches land, it's very hard to judge in a way because a lot of punches being thrown and judging's very subjective.
Now listen, how'd you feel, all right? All right, you've won the first round. Terrific.
Set him up with a jab, double jab right hand. Show him the jab, use the right hand. Keep it simple.
Well, that's a view that they don't get at home. Sorry, Joe Guest is stepping in the ring, and Reg and I are probably getting the lion's share of the butt cheeks on that particular angle, but we shouldn't really commentate that. What do you think he was trying to do there? As I say, he had that game plan of working the body and then hopefully coming inside for a knockout blow, a big right. Let's see how that plan goes in the second round, shall we? I think Grant's going to rely on fitness. Hopefully wear Ricky down and then perhaps produce something.
Second round,
straight in with a jab. Jab to the body, Ricky working inside.
Bigger size gloves, of course,
Ricky trying that uppercut there.
Ricky's a proper brawler.
A bit of shoving going on as well now. It's going to become all in wrestling if we're not told. We don't want two falls into submission.
That was a push.
Stream over right above the commentary position here.
What happened there? It looked
Glad
like
he
he
didn't
sort of
fall
pushed
on
him
me.
down. The crowd incensed by that.
No, they don't like that. But Steve Collins is a pretty good judge. He'll be a good referee here. He'll just say, calm down a little bit. I don't want any more shoving.
Ricky again, you see, going right underneath, but a bit restless. He's shoved him down. This is...
Well, you don't count the mandatory 8 count here. So he gives him as much time as he... But
I think Grant's scoring with some, you know.
Yeah,
well,
I think he times it a little bit better. A good round.
Reg, I could watch another. It's sad to think this is the last round coming up,
Yeah,
Reg. It really is.
I'm having trouble scoring this.
Yeah, it's hard to
Real
score.
trouble with those kind of clear-cut jabs or point-scoring things. Just quite messy, getting quite tangled up, aren't they?
Yeah,
both fighters content to let their arms get tied up.
They've listened to a lot of the work that's been going on in the gymnasium with the pro. Can actually Steve.
It was another shove though there, Reg.
Yeah,
that wasn't,
definite shove.
There going on, was it?
Yeah, as I say, we don't want two falls in the submission on this one.
But there's a hungering. I don't know if you saw both his eyes there. There was a hunger in him, Reg.
Absolutely.
He's really. Look at that. He's in the zone, isn't he? Look at that.
Yeah.
He's focused now. He's focused on one aim, one man, one hope, one vision. Giving away 2 stone.
So there they go again. There's no seeking respite. They're not getting away at all. They've given themselves a breather. They don't want to know about that, do they? It really does.
He does look tired, doesn't he?
We're getting good shots going in, but you expect a bit of thud and blunder at this level, don't we?
We really do. But Grant coming out of that right leg butting a little bit. I don't know if you saw that. Ricky with a lovely blow there to the stomach there, really working the ab.
I think Ricky's probably got the more solid punch of the two. Who's teaching them there, aren't they? I mean, they're trying to do their best and follow the instructions all the time.
That's all you got to do is hit him. That's all you got to do, hit him. Right? Let's see some punches this time. You're getting tired, right? Don't lay on them. Work. That's all you got to do. Throw punches and you win it, right?
Grant, that's what they're singing. You won that round. You won that round. You won a big last round. Double jab, lean back right hand. Start this round. Work hard for 2 minutes.
You can't part commit to it when
No,
like this.
it's a very hard game, obviously, to train in, and you've got to be a bit brave too. It's the old bottle at the finish that decides the contest very often. But these two have got it. He led with the right, got away with it there, Gervais.
See, Grant's scoring with these blows. He scores with another blow to the body.
Good punches going on, good punches. I know it's untidy.
One of them has got to do something decisive here to really separate the two fighters.
Yeah, that's it. Good job they're wearing head guards because look at that there. They caught themselves head on there. It's not butting at all. It's just because they're a bit untidy when they charge in. They're so keen to get in. Oh well, he's hanging on. He's hanging on there a bit, Ricky, but he's taking some thumps around the ribs.
He looks exhausted, doesn't he? And yet there's still something in his locker, you think, as he wades in with another big blow. Yeah. Grant jabbing away, though. Look, these are all point scores. Trading blow for blow now, Reg, as they're going into this.
Trading
blow for blow. Their arms must feel like they're made of lead at the moment, Reg.
That final bell is going to sound like an orchestra to these two, I tell you, when that rings.
Yeah.
They are tired now, they're entitled to be. The whole tension of the thing.
But for a while there, it was blow to blow, wasn't it, Reg? It really was. The fatigue setting in. It's like they're wading through mud, the lads, isn't it?
Yeah, we're running out of time here now. There won't be any knockdowns. I'm not surprised with the size of these guys. There it is. And Just look at the reaction there. It's tremendous. And they've done well. I take my hat off to them. I really have. It's not exactly Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, but it's damn good to watch.
Oh, pretty it wasn't, but it was so exciting on atmosphere and determination and grit there, Reg. You can't fault the two fighters.
I've seen a lot worse professional championship
I'm going to be very interested to see how the judges are going to do this one, Reg. I really am.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision. Judge Charlie Magri scores the fight. Gervais 28, Bovey 29. Judge Jess Harding scores 29 for Gervais, 28 for Bovey. Judge Spencer Oliver, his score is 29-28 in favour of Ricky Ricky, I know you're breathless. Any message for your loyal army of fans who turned out tonight? Really giving it some. Moving words. Let's not forget the gallant loser tonight, Mr. Grant, man of granite, Bovey. Ladies and gentlemen.
On the night I just lost. You've won £5,000. Who are you going to give it to?
This is the funny bit. I'm not going to give it to charity. I'm going to keep it.
Quite right too. No, surely you're going to give it.
I'm going to give it towards the training of a Macmillan nurse.
Yeah. I mean, fair play to both of them, to be fair. You've got balls to even step in any kind of situation like that. And they really went for it. There was no running. They were just, it was kind of like two walruses butting, kind of. But they didn't, they was going in and going for it. But it was sloppy as anything. But like I say, like Ricky looked knackered, the other guy didn't look as tired. But like I say, you don't understand how much energy it's not even the fighting that takes it out of you, it's being aware that there's someone opposite you trying to punch you, and to kind of stay focused in that moment, it is draining. But yeah, fair play to both of them, really. Fair play. They didn't take a back step. They were going at each other. Like I said, if they were just a bit more skilled, that would have been an amazing fight. But like I say, fair play for them for actually going at it. And yeah, actually trying to win. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, Ricky landed a little combo in one of the later rounds. But even for a minute and a half, that's a long time to stand there and have someone trying to knock you out. And for seeing as like the size difference between them, I mean, that guy actually looked like he's properly in shape. Like, for Ricky to be that heavy and to last that long, and because weight is a deciding factor in a fight, but up until a point. Because if the person gets too heavy for themselves, they slow down. Do you know what I mean? And there's not quite the explosiveness in them anymore. But for Ricky to be that big and to, to last that was impressive. That I'd probably look the same now if I did that. But yeah, fair play to both of them. Fair play. But yeah, if you're gonna actually get into boxing, terrible footwork, terrible defense. It was just like a slugfest. Literally. No disrespect, Ricky. But yeah, that was fun. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.